Good morning, beautiful people. My name is Osamiri, and this is your daily tea and tarot. So, I do daily readings based off of the sign, or rather nakshatra of the moon, on this channel. So, I'm gonna do a quick 3-card pull. I might pull more cards to clarify, but I try to stick to 3 cards. And I also am going to be pulling 1 oracle card for each moon sign group. So water signs, air signs, fire signs, earth signs. So there's timestamps in the description below. If you also want to watch that part of the reading, I really suggest it because I tend to get really specific in those subpiles. So all that to say, I'm gonna let you guys explain real quick what nakshatras are for my people who maybe have never heard of nakshatras or Vedic astrology, and explain the significance of the moon and the nakshatra it's in at the time I'm filming this video. Presently, the moon is in Purnavasu nakshatra. Unfortunately, I missed Are Nakshatra, which is the one right before this, but I'm gonna let you guys know what that means. If you watch this far away from when I filmed it, I believe that this is still ultimately a timeless message, and maybe you just need the energies of that nakshatra. They may be relevant to you, but hopefully you're watching this, close to when I filmed it, for more precision. But yes, so very briefly, if you've never heard of nakshatras, what are nakshatras? So in Vedic astrology, like Western astrology, there are 12 signs or Rashi, but there are also 27 or 28, depending on who you ask, nakshatras. So nakshatras literally translates from Sanskrit as star maps. I translate it more so to constellations. So you take the 12 signs, you break them up 27 or 28 times, and you use those nakshatras or constellations to have more accuracy and precision when you're making predictions and really get into the psychology and understand the exact events unfolding in someone's life. Yeah, so what is the nakshatra of the moon at the time I'm filming this video? It is Purnavasu nakshatra, which is actually one of my major placements. So Purnavasu is the first of the Jupiter ruled nakshatras. So the planet that rules the nakshatra itself is Jupiter. The deva or god, or in this case goddess associated with Purnavasu, is Aditya, the goddess of abundance and the universe. Universal expansion. It's believed that she is, or rather created the universe in Vedic astrology. So there's a very abundant and expansive energy, the sign of Purnavasu. Purnavasu is mostly in Gemini. It's the end of Gemini and the first 4 or 5 degrees of Cancer. So late Gemini, early Cancer, which does make it a cusp nakshatra, a nakshatra that's spanning from one sign into another sign. So what does it mean, or what types of things can happen when the moon is in Purnavasu? So Purnavasu literally translates to the star of return. The return of the light is the exact translation in Sanskrit. And when the moon is in Purnavasu, it's possible for things to happen twice, for you to have to redo something, restart something. This is because this nakshatra is associated with Lord Rama. And in his life, he was exiled as a prince and had to return to his kingdom. He had to fight a long war to win back his wife after she was kidnapped. So there's a theme with Purnavasu of having to work very hard to do something, or having to do something twice or multiple times. But after doing that thing more than once, you're usually able to achieve victory. So that's an important theme. So this is to say, when the moon's in Purnavasu, you may have to try something again or do something over again. For myself, I had to reshoot the video because I started it and I thought the moon was in Ardra, and then I checked and I realized, oh, it's in Purnavasu. So I had to do something twice, right? That's an example of this happening. So auspicious and inauspicious activities, which are good things to do when the moon is in this nakshatra. Anything involving children and childcare, because this is early Cancer, This is a very nourishing nakshatra. So it's a good time to spend time with your kids, spend time with your family. It's considered an auspicious nakshatra for getting married or weddings. It's also considered a very auspicious nakshatra for doing things that pertain to spirituality, because the planet that rules it is Jupiter, and Jupiter is the guru or the spiritualist, right? A wise man. Inauspicious activities include borrowing or lending money. I'm not sure why, to be honest, but it's considered not the best time to lend someone money. Who knows when you'll get it back? It might take them a while, things repeating. It's also not considered a good moon sign for initiating arguments or conflict, people, because again, you may have to keep talking about it, right? You may have to do it again. You don't want to keep having the same conversation. You just want it to be done. So, that being said, let's get into you guys' reading. Spirit, what does our collective need to know at this time? The energies of the moon being in Purnavasu. See what you guys get. Trying to get shuffling in the frame. Spirit. Oh, said this is it. I said this is it. So you're right. You guys they want it this way. Is this the Six of Wands? Ooh, Six of Wands in reverse. Put this in the window. That is too far away. The Princess of Wands, they're saying this can be upright. And the Queen of Cups. You guys are trying to make a decision about a person in your life that you care about. You don't know how you feel about them. You're feeling sort of tumultuous. I'm hearing the Queen of Cups. You're unclear on what you need. This person is younger than you, and this person I'm hearing is used to having to fight or advocate for things by themselves. You may see them at times as either competing or even fighting with you, and this makes you very sad. You don't like feeling like this person's arguing with you, fighting with you needlessly. It makes you kind of upset. I'm hearing you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose with the Victory card in reverse. Yeah. You don't want to. I'm hearing your temper, your patience. You feel like you extend this person kindness, and you feel like at times they are kind of, I'm hearing, snappy. You feel like this person is kind of impulsive compared to you all. You may keep your cards close to your chest with the Queen of Cups here. You see how her face is very shrouded. So you aren't. Yeah, I'm hearing, are being challenged to address something that feels scary for you. It feels hard to tell them that you don't like this part of your relationship. Are you conflict averse? Do you have trouble addressing conflict? I'm hearing you are gonna have to, I'm hearing, light the torch or carry the torch on this conversation so that you can make amends. I'm hearing so you can heal this feeling of doubt. Do you doubt this person's feelings about you? Yeah, ooh, the world, the universe, wow. This person cares about you a lot. This person has seen you evolve. I'm hearing over time. Do you dislike that they've seen you change over time? You may not like, or they feel that way about you, that they've seen you grow or expand over the course of your relationship, and you may not like that. I'm hearing they've seen you suffer, or are you the kind of person when something bad happens, you don't like having witnesses? You don't like, this person has seen you go through hard times and vice versa. I'm hearing for many of you, you've helped this person with their issues, but they've also seen you, I'm hearing, survive really hard things. They don't look down on you for that. I'm supposed to let someone know they don't see you as less than. So you are, it's good. They don't see you as less than for having fought to get to where you are. They don't look down on you. They're not looking down on you, but they are, I'm hearing, a little rash, a little impulsive at times. For someone here, they feel that way about you. They don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what you're thinking before you act. I'm hearing this person would be very sad if you decided not to continue having a close relationship with them. It feels cruel the way you may be. I'm hearing, yeah, the way you may be handling it. Are you just like ignoring them? I'm supposed to let someone know that's not wise. They want me to pull the Emperor. This person acknowledges, I'm hearing, your royalty. The part of you that is very, I'm hearing, powerful. They don't see you as less than them. If anything, they look up to this part of your nature. You need to get to the bottom of how they see you. Are you afraid of the fact that this person looks at you well? Do you think they don't care about you as much as you care about them? I'm not channeling that. This person does think well of you. They see you in a good light. But you don't feel like you can show them your pain. You don't trust that. You don't trust that you can show them yourself when you're vulnerable. This person does see you in a good light, and I mean, it's the universe card. They think you're great. They see you in a positive light, but you're in a place where you're trying to change the way you see yourself. With the Star card, you're changing the way you view yourself, and you don't know if you trust this person to be there when you're, I'm hearing, opening up. It's okay for you to move past things that have hurt you, but they do want to clarify, this person does not look down on you or see you negatively, but they see you as like in a space of as changing. You're changing. For someone here, they want me to tell you this person's proud of you. If they're, I'm hearing, even slightly younger, they do feel proud, I'm hearing, to either know you or like to be around you. That's the message. They said, yeah, you're done. That's the message. This person does think favorably of you. Well, if that message resonated, trust your intuition. If you're in a bad relationship and you know whoever you think this may be about doesn't feel that way about you, trust your own intuition. But if you clicked on this reading and this is accurate, that I'm supposed to let you know, you'll know who this is about if the reading is for you. With that being said, that's the general message for this reading. So I'm going to pull a card. I'm hearing water sign moons. I'll put a timestamp for you guys, because it doesn't feel like there's a card. But I will put that in the description. But yes, if you really liked, sorry, I'm a channeler, so I'm like already getting the messages for these cards. But if you like this reading, if you found it accurate and helpful, please subscribe, girls, subscribe, please, okay? And welcome to the Ile, and I hope to see you tomorrow. If you don't, but please, I strongly suggest looking at your bonus card. I'll show you. Okay, they say you're right. Listen, do fire signs. Hello, fire sign moons. Okay, hey girl. Okay, ladies, theys, he's, what have you, people of all genders. Hey fire signs, welcome to your mini pile. I'm gonna pull a card for you right quick. Again, this is fire moon. So if you have moon in Aries, Leo, or Sag, this is for you. Someone here, your moon is in a water sign in the Vedic system. And I suggest, if you hear me say that and it resonates, no, it's this card. If you hear me say that and it resonates, then please check out the water sign pile. You guys have 2 cards. You guys got leadership and faith. Turquoise. Okay, you guys got 2. What do you think it means? I'm hearing to lead. Someone here, you want to leave something behind. I'm hearing a legacy. I'm also seeing, an era of your life where you were very hurt and in a lot of pain. You guys are trying to transmute that. You want to lead. I'm hearing yourself out of a bad situation and you've been praying a lot. Someone here, you pray a lot. You journal a lot. You've been writing a lot. I'm hearing manifesting. I'm hearing you guys got to work through some anger. There's the person, you may be very angry about, I'm hearing where you are. Yeah. Versus the person the main reading was about. Are you jealous of them? Do you feel like you've been left behind by the person who you're thinking about moving away from? I'm hearing this person looks up to you and they see you as kind. I'm hearing you should stay kind. You can be clear on what doesn't work and still be kind. I say you're right. That is the message. Okay. I hope that was helpful to you, fire sign pile. If you like this reading, like I said, please like, please subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts. Ashe, the reading's finished. There's our water sign now. Hello to my water sign pile. Okay. You guys don't have a bonus card. Someone here, you write a lot in a journal. That's it. They're giving me a journal prompt. They want you to, okay, 1 second, I'm channeling. They want you to write down the traits about this person that are beneficial and the traits that are, I'm hearing, more challenging. They said they want you to do the same for yourself, or even ask them to do this for you. This feels more like a negotiation. Like you're really on the brink of, are we staying in this? Are we breaking up? For someone here, this is either a very close friend, someone you see as family, or even a lover. But they want you to make a pros and cons list, basically. But like, what do you like about this person? What works and what doesn't? And have it written down so you can actually break it down with them. I'm hearing this person's very clinical, methodological, like they need something written down. This is how their brain works. They need it on paper. It's not gonna, like you just saying, oh, I feel like that. Nah, it's gotta be written down. So you're done. That is you guys' message. I hope that was helpful to you. Water sign moons, if it was, please like, subscribe, please comment. You know, let me know how it goes. Ashe, guys, your reading is finished. Fire. Water. That's a earth next. Okay. Hello, earth sign moons. Hope you guys are having a great day. Again, that's Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo moons. Does someone here have a fire sign moon? I'm picking up moon in, is it Leo? Someone here, your moon is in Leo. In Vedic Astrology, if you have moon in Virgo, your moon sign might actually be in Leo in our system. I'm supposed to let you know to try the fire sign pile. I said this one. You guys are leaving behind someone that is calmer than you. This person's energy is very subtle, very sleek, very quiet. I'm hearing you may be a very bold person. I'm hearing very dutiful, very responsible, but much bigger in personality. This person's very subdued. I'm hearing they would feel very betrayed. That's the word they want me to use by you. I'm hearing the word they're using is abandoned. Yeah, like you're abandoning them. Someone here, do you think you're better than the person you're leaving behind? I'm hearing this person would be quite saddened to know that you feel that way. If this is someone clicked off the video because I'm right. Out of pocket. One thing we do on this channel, we try to be accountable, okay? But yeah, someone here, the people that are staying, I feel some people watching me. I feel someone staying here. Someone here, are you jealous? I'm hearing of this person's sweetness. They may have a softness that you don't feel like you have. Also, I'm picking up a vocalist. This person may be good at, you or this other person, you may work in the same field. Maybe you're singers, artists. I'm picking up a musician. I'm seeing someone play the guitar. Did you teach this person how to make music, how to play the guitar? Now they're really good at it. Are you jealous of them? I'm picking that up for someone as well. But either their demeanor or talent, you're moving away from them because of envy. I'm hearing collaborate. Collaborate. Have you expressed this to them, your envious feelings? If you're jealous of this person, process that. I'm hearing don't throw away a friend. Don't throw away someone that actually does look at you well, look at you positively, because I'm hearing this person wouldn't begrudge you wellness. They wouldn't begrudge you doing well. So they're kind of telling me they're encouraging me to ask you to reflect. Reflect before I'm hearing throw someone away who may see you in a good light. I'm hearing who's kind to you. I'm hearing who looks, for some of you, this person even admires you. They look up to you, actually. Someone feels like, oh my God, that I told you that. Yeah. Spirit, no. You guys' reading is, they want you, I'm hearing, to forgive yourself for I'm hearing this is a pattern for you. You're working through, I'm hearing a pattern of envy. I'm hearing of being near someone and then feeling bad and then you push away. This is a pattern. I'm hearing you're working through it and you should forgive yourself as you're working through this. You're not, correct. They want me to let you know you're not a bad person. You should forgive yourself for this and move forward. Your reading is finished. I hope that was accurate and helpful to you. If you took this message for what it was, which was me trying to, be helpful. I hope that you I hope you subscribe, and I hope to see you in the future. I'll show you. Your reading is finished. Air sign. Ooh, air sign. Is this hello, air sign moons? Is this an ex? Someone here, you trying to be friends with your ex. And I'm hearing you've endured a lot in your life and you want to leave them. I'm picking up him because it makes you drained. You're generous and you've been tolerant. I'm hearing you've forgiven people for things that you didn't truly forgive. I'm hearing him for. I'm hearing you stayed and now you're like, I can't do this now. Either this is an ex and you're friends. I picked that up initially, or no, it feels like you either already broke up with this person or you're in the process. I'm seeing someone packing or you moving out. You're tired of him. I'm hearing you feel like I've tolerated enough. But look at these stones. They're very light colored. Why am I hearing Opalite by Taylor Swift? I'm not a Swiftie, not sure. Someone here, you really like that song. Okay, girl. That's your business. It's not for me. This is your reading, not mine. Anyway. I'm hearing endured a lot being with him, and you feel like maybe you should go. I'm hearing if you stay, you don't hate him. I'm hearing maybe friends. You're like, can we be friends? Can we be friends? I can't answer that for you, but I'm picking up strong as hell that y'all, you are guilty. You feel a lot of shame, guilt, depression. Are you embarrassed to be in a relationship with this man? Are you embarrassed to be in a relationship with him? And you still stayed all this time? This is what I feel like. I'm not judging you. I want to be clear. I'm receiving that energy. So I'm like processing this as I feel it. It feels like you checked out a long time ago. It feels like you've been waiting, I'm hearing, for him to evolve. Evolution. You wanted him to grow and you've been waiting and tolerating it. If this is that kind of situation, the Lovers. This person is very kind and affectionate towards you, and that may also be part of why you stayed in this relationship, but It doesn't seem like, do you want to be there? You have to meditate on that for you. It's not my place as a reader to tell you how you feel, but what I'm channeling is you're overgiving, and you should balance this out. And if you truly don't want to be in a relationship with this person, you can't just sit and be quiet. You have to communicate, guys. We're air signs. Air signs are about what? Communication. You have to let this person know how you feel. Otherwise, it's not kind. That's the collective message. Ashe, your reading is finished. Hope you have a beautiful day. I hope this message was helpful to you. I hope to see you again in the future. Have a great day.